All right, so today I'm going to talk to you about preparation. You need to time it. You need to time it. You need to set aside a particular time at which you polish things up again. Realize that naturally, if you're doing any job within any profession, any line, anything, if you're doing anything, realize that you'll be getting accolades and you need to put them in your portfolio, put them in your CV, put them in. Because realize that it's all an aura game. And when I say aura, I'm not talking about anything bigger, anything less, anything different to perception management, public relations perception management, meaning managing how people see you. Realize that there is no difference between photographers. It's just how we're seen. And then also, this applies for any other profession as well. If you're seen as a high-level specialist, you will be paid more and demanded more than the generalist. A neurosurgeon is a doctor, yes, but this is not the same thing as the base doctor. In the same way that a top photographer, I'm not the same thing as a normal street photographer. Not that I can't do street photography, but I'll tell you what, like the type of animal is not the same. So you need to set aside specific time, right? Particularly when work is sort of more normal, not too dangerous. Not saying that there's nothing wrong, but I'll tell you what, when there's just enough peace for you to poke your head out of the ground, poke your head out and do the preparation element of polishing your image. Could be something slight, could be something drastic, you know what I mean? Could be revamping your CV, could be as little as, putting a flower in your jacket. This is the difference. This is the difference between being considered high-end and not being considered high-end. Could be just how you dress, like the little flair, the little style, the little bits. Somehow it's this, right? It's also this. So you need to set aside time for these polishing elements. Set aside time too, right? And you'll need to do it intensively at points in your life. Exercise, right? You'll need intensive time for fasting, time for exercising, time for all the things that reinforce your abilities otherwise. Realize that somehow, yes, you'll be in the promised land at some point, but you'll never fully be in the promised land because the world is not made for fully concepts. Yeah? You'll almost be fully there. Things will almost be all alright. But that's the nature of the world, the nature of the game that you're playing. It's almost, right? So somehow within the almost, you need to polish. And I'll tell you what, to die almost the greatest of all time is a better almost than to die almost being able to make it to the next day. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. In terms of your profession, in terms of your income, in terms of your productivity. So you need to set aside the specific time to polish yourself, polish your shoes. Polished shoes and unpolished shoes are like classy and not classy, but it's the same shoe. I wear a shoe that costs $1,000, but the condition it was in a couple months ago would make you think that it costs, you know what I mean? Whatever it is you would think. Like some people would tell me, why don't you just throw away this shoe? It's old now. You could buy shoes for 30 or 40 or 50 bucks. But I know that it's $1,000 shoe. The difference is, now I've had them renewed. You might still not be able to tell that it's expensive, but reason being, I do like understated stuff. Like if I have a super expensive thing, you won't see it unless you know exactly what you're looking for. Do you see? Yes. Now, the point of the video is there is preparation time that you need to put in, and you need to sort of stop yourself from crazy production. Yes, get yourself into a good stream of momentum, right? And don't stop everything so that you cannot move anymore. But you need to free yourself momentarily within the stream of production that you've created to polish your shoes, to renew your shoes, to put a new sole on them. I'm not talking about shoes, although I might be talking about shoes. I'm not only talking about shoes. I'm talking about your reputation. I'm talking about your ability. I'm talking about your health. I'm talking about your capacities. You need to prepare to deliver at some point. Choose the point. Well, it's not going to be the ideal point. But if it's almost ideal, then the time is now, you know?